So I just want to come on here real quick and say, so there's this place that's right down the road, from where I work, the hospital I work at, and there's this gentleman that I've run into several times when I go there. It's like a market, and it's got a deli and all that. So, but it also sells all sorts of other not so good things, like liquor and I actually just recently found out and saw that they sell those little bottles of Kratom, which I'd never even heard of what Kratom was until I started working at this hospital, when people were coming in addicted to it. And I've heard the stories in the background of what it is and what it does to you and what it's for. I guess it's supposedly a over-the-counter pain medication, I guess. Like an oh shoot, I don't want to say this wrong. I want to say this opiate generic. I'm not sure on that. Again, I'd say do your own research, but unless you have a reason to do your own research, what does it matter? But at the same time, if you have family members or something that you've heard that do it or anything like that, it's very highly addictive and actually very, very bad for you. And actually, one of the other counselors that I work with was telling me how she had found out when she realized that they sold it there that she stopped shopping there, which is understandable, but at the same time, it's like people are going to sell what they're going to sell. And unfortunately, owners of places like this, they don't care about nothing but making their money. They don't care about the consequences of what it does to people, unfortunately. But so, I mean, it didn't make me stop buying from there, but it did make me pray. And but this gentleman that works there behind the counter, like, he'd noticed, he sees me come in quite often, and he noticed my badge, and asked me what I did, and I'd explained to him. And at this point in time, he hadn't said, and he didn't tell me anything. It wasn't until much later. There was other times that I had come into contact with him where he decided to tell me that he's actually he told, this was like a week or two ago, he told me he was like 5 or 6 days clean sober off of Kratom, cold turkey, he said, which was amazing. And I congratulated him, and it made me realize maybe the reason I go in here so often, even though I don't really like buying stuff from there, I do buy stuff, it's convenient, and they do have a decent deli selection, but I believe maybe the Lord was leading me to go there so I can pray for this gentleman, because again, he just conversationally told me that he was addicted to it, and then he was going cold turkey from it. So I've just been praying for him, and I went in again today, and he told me he saw me walking through. It wasn't even at the cashier desk, but he was saw me walking through the store, and was and it's a busy day. Obviously, it's the day before Halloween, unfortunately, so it looks like they're very busy, preparing probably for people's parties or something, who knows. But he was like, "Hey, what are you doing?" And I turned around, and I was like, "What's up?" And then he's like, "So yeah, yesterday, the day before," he's like, "the health department came in here and took all the Kratom off the shelf." And I was like, "What?" He's like, "Yeah," he said, "they said something about the veterans, I guess, are using it for pain too often, and it's highly addictive and very bad for you." And I was like, "That's amazing." I was like, "That's how the power of prayer," and just such an amazing thing. I was so happy about that, and I just figured I'd want to share that. I hope that they're doing that everywhere, honestly. If they take Kratom off all the shelves, that'd be great. And if you're someone who struggles with an addiction to an over-the-counter drug such as Kratom, I suggest you get into your prayer closet, pray to the Most High God, and ask for help. That'd be the first and foremost thing, too, because to be honest with you, even if you, I don't trust people. Few and far between that I trust. In fact, to be honest with you, I really don't trust anybody. I think I might have one person I may trust, and even that person, I don't talk to them anymore. So, just due to life, I guess you could say. But even if you do trust family or something, that's great. Tell them you're struggling, but first and foremost, pray to God, and He will set you up with someone you can trust in order to get help. If you don't find, even if you don't have the money to go into an inpatient, I suggest you do your best. There are programs out there that will pay for you to go to rehab if you admit. Like through Michigan, where I'm at, there is a place. I think it's, shoot, I don't remember what it's called. Once I remember and figure it out, I will come back out on here and tell you, because I actually used it at one point in time. But it's like, if you call the state police and you tell them that you're addicted to something, they will pay for your rehab. Like, if you need to go inpatient, you have no money, even no insurance. If you call the state police, I forgot what the program's called. I will have to look that up. I do not remember. Once I do remember, I will come back on here and let you know. But there are programs out there that will pay for your inpatient if you need it. So anyway, I just wanted to say that. God bless. God bless, God bless, God bless. In Jesus' name, have a beautiful day.